Hi, I'm Isaac Winter. I'm the executive chef here at YaYa's Eurobistro. We're going to be walking through one of our dishes today. This was a dish that I actually created during the Diamond Chef competition this year. Wasn't able to win, but it was so good I felt we decided to put it on the menu. So we're going to start with this piece of Rainbow Trout, seasoned with salt and pepper on the skin side. And whenever cooking fish, you always got to have your pan hot, and a non-stick skillet also helps as well. Also, a good tip, lay the fish away from you so that you don't splash yourself with hot oil coming back out of the pan. So we're going to let that go on high heat for a few minutes. While that's working, we're going to go ahead and start our accoutrement for this dish, which is these beautiful oyster and brown beach mushrooms, a little bit of broccolini, and some roasted cauliflower. Give that a toss there. Now, whenever cooking trout, when you've got the skin on it, it's important to do the skin side first. The reason we do this is because the skin, once it crisps up and becomes golden brown, it has a really, really beautiful appeal to it, as well as it'll retain its sort of crispiness that you're able to achieve when you're going straight into a hot pan like this. If you do it vice versa, where you start with the flesh side, then you turn to the skin side, turn it back to present if you don't get as good of a sear on the turn. So it's important whenever you're cooking fish with the skin on, you always begin with the skin on in the pan. Another thing is butter is a huge thing. Obviously I don't need it here because I have a non-stick skillet, but if you're cooking in a skillet that is not non-stick, butter will help sort of release the tendency of that fish to stick in the pan. So we're going to give that a little bit of a swirl here. We're going to just peek underneath. Starting to get a nice crispy texture here. I'm going to give it a gentle flip. And I'm going to turn the heat down now because I don't really want to cook that side too much. It's already pretty much cooked through. It's just going to kind of finish in a cold pan. The residual heat from that pan will finish cooking the fish. Add a knob of butter in here into our vegetables. Okay. Now while those are finishing, we're going to start plating the dish. The base of this dish is a Japanese white sweet potato puree, which I have a little bit warmed up here. Put that down, create a little bed for our vegetables. Will come next. This fish is ready. Pull it out, set it down. Now we're just going to fold it over gently. And that's how we're going to serve it. Now to finish, this is called sauce veirge. This is a sauce meant to be accompanied with fish from the southern part of France. It's basically just a lot of citrus, lemon, orange, lime, juice, and zest, mixed bell peppers, and some minced shallots. It'll give a nice bright, a little bit of crunch from the raw vegetable, so it'll have some good texture, as well as a nice pop of acidity to sort of cut through the richness of the sweet potato and the fish. there it is. That's our rainbow trout dish here at YaYa's.